Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. If you haven't had all your primas smash that subscribe button, go and have them smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to all the patrons. I love you. You're the heartbeat of this channel. Believe me when I tell you, you're the only thing keeping this going. Stay tuned for your well-deserved shout out at the end. This episode right here, man. Out of every 100 men, 10 shouldn't even be there. 80 are just targets. 9 are the real fighters, and we are lucky to have them, for they make the battle. But the one is a warrior, and he will bring the others back. Heraclitus. With that being said, I've been hooting and hollering for the last, 2 years. Every single day, man. Trying to preach wisdom, experience, knowledge, education, experience. Whether it is or it's not getting through, I don't know. Sometimes you guys tell me it is. Preparing for the fight. And being in the fight. You know, a lot of people ask me, hey, Hector, did being in the Army or being in Iraq help you being a correctional officer? And I never said it did, right? What I always said was, well, it's different, right? Doesn't matter how much ambushes you've been in, how many roadside bombs you've been in. When you're surrounded by 100 sureños, none of that really matters, right? You can still get your ass kicked and stabbed. But the reality of it is, the truth, now that I sit back and think about it 2 years later, is that 100% it tremendously helped me because I saw violence for what it was, for what it is. And I learned through experience how to effectively survive violent encounters. I joined the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation in 2006. Started at Centinela State Prison. Those that remember 2006-ish, remember that time frame. It was a different time frame, man. The heavy hitters were in the shoe. They were shooting out kites. The inmates were taking off on staff, green lights. It was riots, massive race riots. It was fucking busy, right? And everybody was on point at that time. Everybody was on the same page. You know, I was thinking to myself, you know, I tell a lot of these officers to lose weight. I tell them, right? But thinking back to that time frame at Centinela State Prison, you had a lot of heavy-set COs. You had a lot of big COs, big ones. But I was thinking, they were actually worth a fuck. They would grab inmates in a fight, right, in a staff assault, slam them. They would chase inmates down, and they would keep up. Like, these big boys could move. Yeah, we would talk shit afterwards, thinking about, did you see Torres run, or blah, 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 run, blah. You know what I mean? That wasn't a shot at Torres. It was Centinela, Latino last names. Didn't fucking mute my shit. La verga, G. Did you see him run? Like, yeah, putos, but I fucking took that fool down. Yeah, you did. In around 2012-ish, that's when the department took a turn for the worst, right? Had it been from the 90s, yeah, they'll probably tell you, after this certain, probably 2005, 2004 is when it changed. But from what I remember, I caught the tail end of the good old days, the tail end. 2012 is when the department went this direction and has not fucking stopped going one direction. So you're asking yourself, well, what did it do? It pacified correctional officers from effectively doing their job, utilizing force per policy, fighting crime, looking for dope. And the way it did it was by firing individuals, by putting individuals under investigation. You see, one thing I never really said was, I started in 2006, right? So I kept my certain style from 2006, from what I learned, from the OGs that taught me. Well, the department changed, but didn't tell anybody. So if you continue to do what you were doing per policy, which was okay at one point, you were now getting fired for it with no explanation. I was smart enough to sit back and observe what the hell was going on. So, of course, you got to adjust fire, right? But I never jeopardized my safety or the safety of others, even when I was a sergeant or a lieutenant. That's the whole backstory. The whole backstory is, I know how to survive a violent encounter. The backstory is, I was in the department when the department was good. The backstory is, I saw exactly what happened. They're hiring 30 by 30 females. You think that's by coincidence? No, that's by sheer design. Nothing against females, but do you really need 30% of females taking up the correctional guard force? You don't. You don't. Right? Let's be realistic here. The escape. My boy Caesar's on the run. 12 days now. All those attempted murders on COs. Slashed in the fucking throat, stabbed in the back of the head. I got the pictures, man. I got the videos. Sign up for that Patreon. Make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. It was very discouraging being a sergeant and a lieutenant. Another reason why I quit. Just add it to the list of things why I quit, man. These young cops, and I call them young, these newer cops, this isn't a shot at them. This is reality. Were not mentally and or physically, but mostly mentally. And that's most important. They were not mentally prepared to work in a prison because of what they were being taught at the academy. And again, that's not a shot at the academy sergeants or to have a lesson plan to give out. But the lesson plan is, hey, be friends with inmates. They're not going to hurt you. Play pickleball with them. Play softball with them. Now, if that was so damn fucking effective, do you think we would have 59 fucking murders in less than 2 years? A major, major escape that CDCR kept on the down low. Holy shit. All CDCR did was give a fucking news press release on a sheet of paper. That's what we get. That's what we get, CDCR. Our good tax-paying money. Now, 6 minutes in, you dumb bastards. No disrespect. Here we go. I want you to think of a bully. A bully, right? You're a third grader, fifth grader. And you're a regular individual. And there is a bully, right? Well, everybody knows what a bully is, man. They're bigger, meaner, rude, want to victimize people. Well, yeah, Hector, that's because they grew up in a broken home. I don't care about that. Listen to my damn story. There's bullies, right? Everybody can identify a bully, right? You have two tactics. One, you can literally give the bully your lunch money, hand it over, and be the bitch that he wants you to be. Or, realistically, you can punch him in the fucking mouth. Literally and figuratively speaking, right? Now, common sense tells me, and experience tells me, that once that bully gets punched in the fucking mouth, it really deters him to want to go after you, and he'll go to the next target. Good. You got the analogy. Perfect. Now, let's talk about lions and the animal kingdom. You want to know why mountain lions are always attacking children? Not always, but, I'm not a fucking geographer or whatever. Because children are smaller in size. You ever hear stories of children playing out in the woods and they're kneeled over and the mountain lion sees a little fucking prey, sees the back? Oh, man. Animals cannot see eyes, you little fuckers. The eyes. Pay attention to the eyes, man. Pay attention to the hands. I'm giving you so much game here. Pay attention to the eyes. They will tell you everything. So if you have a mountain lion and he sees me, 5'11", 190, fuck it. Motherfucker, right? Get the hell away from me. Now, can the mountain lion still attack me? Yes, 100%. Is he more likely than not to attack a little toddler instead of a bigger threat? More likely, yes. Good. Now that you got those stupid fucking analogies out of the way, I was like, I break it down Crayola style for you how to fucking work in a prison. Jesus. Because if you did not work in a prison, I don't give a fuck what you do. Go do something else. Go be a mailman. Go work at Costco. Go work at Lowe's. Go work at Home Depot. Ain't no shame in any of those. But in a prison, you have a daily 100% chance of getting fucked up. By fucked up, I mean killed. Inmates, right? And you'll know that I respect inmates. Why? Because I respect the violence. 100%. I don't agree with violence. I hate violence. Violence sucks. It's horrible. It should never, it's ugly. It sucks, right? But in a predatorial world, Violence controls all. Predator and prey. Predator and prey. I've broken it down to you guys, man. Animal kingdom, bullies. So if you're a CO with fucking 1 week in the department, you're in fucking Charlie 14. Now, it's fucked up because your captains, I know your captains all suck. I know this. I know what position you're in. But regardless, I had those same captains too. And I'll be damned if I let a motherfucker put their little mitts on me. The inmates see you. They're watching you. They're observing you. They're sizing you up. They've already made the decision in their head way before they've assaulted you. That's easy. You have telegraphed that you are afraid. Now, this is only to the people that need to hear this message. Now, you don't have to be a Billy badass. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to be a bully. As a matter of fact, you will not be a bully. But what you're not going to do is be a victim, right? You stand out of your chair. You look around, right? You're not mean mugging. You're not fucking mad dogging people. You're embracing your environment. I fucking love prison, man. I love the smell of cell block 64, chanate, mackerel, and incense and marijuana in the morning. Daddy's home, ladies. The hell? Anyways, you guys see what I'm saying, man. You got to embrace that shit. As opposed to, oh, I'm going to sit at the podium. I'm going to tuck my fucking head in between my shoulders and my ass. I'm going to stick my head up my ass. And I hope that big, mean inmate over there doesn't make my day horrible. You just fucked yourself off. You just fucked your whole day off on purpose. You did that. The inmate's going to be an inmate. Inmates are inmates, man. You give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. You give my boy a court date, he's going to be long gone. I watched video footage after video footage as a lieutenant of COs in confrontations with inmates. I mean, confrontations where I'm watching and I can tell, oh, this is going to go all bad. The inmate's doing his thing and the CO is neglecting the fact of reality of what's actually happening, shying away, trying to avoid the situation trying to avoid a situation that is already unavoidable. The fight is on already. Damn near. You just don't know it yet. He does. He does. He has telegraphed in a million ways what he's about to do to your bitch ass. Bah, 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 bah. And I'm watching and I'm like, no way. No. I did see an inmate slap a CO. And he said, yeah, bitch. Slapped you like a bitch. Oh, he did. He truly did slap him like a bitch. He truly did. He did. 100% he did. I know he did. I saw it. I heard it. So how hard is it? And again, fear? Yeah, fear is there, man. I got fear. I have fear. Yeah, you fear. But here's a kicker. We're all going to die anyways, right? If you're not willing to die for what you believe in, why did you become a correctional officer? Where your chances and risk of danger are heightened than any other place in comparison. Especially with the climate and political agenda of today. Now, I'm not even blaming the managers at this point. This is self-preservation. We're fucking getting long-winded 14 minutes in. Shout out to the Norte. This is survival. So stop being a prey. Stop letting the bullies take your fucking lunch money. And I don't want to hear from the family members of inmates, Hector, why do you want our COs to be mean to our loved ones? That's not what I said. That's not what I said at all. That's your words, not my words. What I said was the COs need to defend themselves per policy when it is time to defend yourself, number one. Number two is, haven't you realized that you ladies are getting your ass beat in the visiting and getting killed in family visiting, Mule Creek State Prison? Yeah, the news didn't tell you about that, but there was a Two female visitors that wound up dead in family visiting. We ain't ever heard a peep from CDCR, of course. So, yeah, you need the COs to be able to hold the line, hold a line, the line that's gone. The line's fucking gone, right? You need to bring it back for your guys' sake, man. God gave me a mission. He said, speak to him, Hector. Bring them back. Bring my peacekeepers back. Blessed are my peacekeepers. With that, love you guys. Keep pushing forward. This episode was sponsored by Deb, All You Can Be, Silena Gonzalez, Luis, Miguel, The Real Chit, XM Law, MC Counselip, Manuel, Ellen, Lena, Jeremy, Frank, Roberto, Lilybutt209, Deborah, all you pedophiles pretend to be gangster. 602 me, I don't give a fuck. 89 made me, you're a long way from Starbucks, homie. Ali, Terry, Ramiro de Leon, The Hound, Miss R. Milkers, Danners on my feet, La Primera Pletron, Wrist 209, William, Theo, John Wick, Abuelita's Journey, Abuelita's Irma, Rodrigo, keep pushing forward, Giant Manhattan Pizza in Anaheim, go check them out. A-Rod 310, Chris Lesniak, Nisi B, I don't know, I'm not the regular, Pachanga 209, Darlene from Santa Ana, F Your Mandate, Write Me Up, VSP Eddie, Sabatino, Earth, Blood, Operator, Adalberto, Mercenary Mindset, Any Reason I Can't Hold You, Fontaine, Dixon, McCrary, Program Time, Carnalito, Treatment Not Time, Enforce Fit, Mild Door Activity, Gigi, Vini Todavía Me La Pela, Santa Barbara County, onto page number 2. I love you guys. Shut the fuck up and make it wink. A la Verga 760, Miss Raw, G-Ride, Vote Newscom Out, The Prison Psychologist, Fuerte 84, Zeus, Michigan Wolverines, I have an 8-hour chrono, Put Me Out 6 Self, AWOL like Monty, One Baddie Art Battle, Cherokee Cat, The Big Bad Wolf, Raider 62, L. Eli, Gerardo, Rigo, SD, Pelon 1205, Who's Doing the Pipe, Denise, The Real McCoy, not the fake McCoy, JB Smooth, The Pogan, a 6-pack, CO, Sergeant said to put the bad move on, Dead Homies, Ricardo, Maladjusted, Ragtoss 5.0, Carmine the Pitbull, the homie CJ Zavalza, Fuck Your 602, Viva Mexico Cabrones, where you at, Caesar, come out, wherever you are, La Reina, Winston, El Skid, Hobie Cat, Lead with Love, Albert 12, role play as a gunner will be crazy work, LT. J.I. Esquiel Nova, Linda, the retired CO, the homie Marius, onto page number 3. Gracias a ti, y tu Sally, Robert, Chevelle 66. Hey girl, pop me up so I can give you some OJT. Christmas is coming. Time to break up with a torta and the homie Rags. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, trust me, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. I love you guys. Have a great day. Keep pushing forward.